Josh Komnick and Scott Kirby, Connor Shaw here on the camera. We'll run through the scoring here in the first half. The Chargers were led by the high man of the game so far, Sherrod Clark. Clark with 13, 4 apiece for Caden Pete and Voldy McAboo with 4, 2 points for Kellen Davis and J.J. Lewandowski for the Chargers. The Railers were led here in the first half by Drew Hayes. Hayes with 10 points, 8 for Gabe Smith, and 2 apiece from Frank Sanders, Brady Miller, and Carson Komnick. Again, the Railers trail here at half 25-24. We'll kick it back to the studios for another break here in the Grau Incorporated halftime show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Are you sick and tired of the telephone calls, text messages, and ads in the mail for Medicare open enrollment? Medicare open enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Changes made during this time will go into effect January 1, 2025. Feel free to call me, local Medicare agent Darrett Entwistle, and set an appointment to go over 2025 changes and plans. My office is in downtown Lincoln, or I can meet with you at your home if you like. Again, call me, Darrett Entwistle, your local Medicare agent and your friend in health insurance, 217-651-8046.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly, with less downtime, and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Welcome back, Railer Nation, here from Coach Neil Alexander Court at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. You're in the Grau Incorporated halftime show as the Railers trail it here at half, 25-24 over the Chargers from Centennial, Champaign Centennial High School. Josh Komnick along with Scott Kirby and Connor Shaw here. And Scott, it's been really the Sherrod Clark show for the Chargers for sure. 13 points for Sherrod Clark. He's 5 of 9 from the field, 3 of 7 from three-point land. He's got 13 points, and really it's been all him.
Yeah, and we've been doing a decent job of getting out on him. He's just, he's just launching him from the volleyball line, and yeah. I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do about that. It's not a high percentage shot, but right now for him it is.
Yeah, I would say the Railers getting out rebounded as well. Scott, 14-10. Doesn't sound like a lot, but 5 of those 14 are on the offensive end, and that's given the Chargers a second chance. A good thing for the Railers, we have turned them over 13 times, which has led to a lot of the points by Gabe Smith, especially Smith with 8. The Railers led by Drew Hayes with 10. So the two seniors doing a good job. Hayes 4 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from three-point land. That's our only three-pointer made. Komnick's had a couple looks, one in and out, and really other than that, the Chargers have done a really pretty good job of playing us. We've not had a lot of good looks from the perimeter.
Yeah, and I don't know if we haven't really been looking for them. We're working the ball into Hayes and Sanders a lot and trying to get to the rim. So maybe some of those halftime adjustments or, hit a couple of threes, that'll loosen that middle up a little bit.
Centennial, 11 of 23 from the field for 48%. They're 3 of 9 from the three-point line. They are 0 of 2 from the free throw line. They've got 14 rebounds, 5 of them offensive, 13 turnovers on 4 steals for the Chargers. The Railers shoot 50% from the field, 10 of 20, but 1 of 6 from three-point land, and 3 of 8 from the 3 of 8 from the free throw line, just 38%. 10 rebounds, 3 of them offensive, 8 turnovers on 7 big steals, which has really led to most of the Railer points has been because of the defense has turned defense into offense for some steals with, Miller's got a layup, I think, for 2, but Smith with a lot. 8 of his points are from those steals and turned them into easy baskets. Again, the Railers led by Hayes with 10, Gabe Smith with 8, and 2 apiece from Comnick, Miller, and Sanders. Both teams out on the court here, and the Railers will have to shore it up and find Clark here in the second half. We'll send it back to the studios and come back with second half action here from Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. You're in the Ground Incorporated halftime show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Gymnasium as the Railers welcome back to Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium as the Lincoln Railers down by 3 now as the Chargers came out with the opening possession of the third and able to get an easy bucket underneath. Now the Railers with the basketball down 3. Third quarter just underway. Frank Sanders gives it to Smith. Now over to Hayes. Sanders dribbles on his guy, now spins back out. Comnick, they'll swing it to the right to Hayes. Hayes dribbles right, picks up his dribble. Tries to feed Sanders, fought for. Sanders puts it up. Shot clock, and they don't call the shot clock. Now Smith with it, up and good. Yeah. A little confusion there by the Railers.
Well, as it's new to us, it's new to the players, it's new to the officials too. It's definitely a shot clock violation for the Railers, but the officials did not call it, and the Railers get another advantage there, and the 2 points by Smith.
Railers down 1, Chargers with the basketball. They'll feed it down low to McAboo, stripped away. Smith rips it out of there, gives it to Miller. Railers look to take the lead. Miller hands off to Hayes, tipped out of bounds. No? Thought there was a little tip there, I guess not. Turnover Railers, Chargers basketball. Patterson gets it across now in the corner to Clark. Cut off there by Hayes. Tapped out there by Comnick. Miller tracks it down.
Look up.
Spin left, Comnick left wing. Dribbles in, tries to hand off to Sanders. On the ground, Sanders grabs it, kicks it out to Miller, left corner. Now they'll reset with Hayes up top with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Hayes finds a lane, a little bump.
Yeah.
They count that?
Yeah, they did.
All right, a little continuation as McAdoo fouls Hayes, driving to the basket. Count the bucket, and Hayes goes to the free throw line.
Yeah, Hayes with a nice drive there. And sometimes, Scott, when they're all over you and hanging on you, and you just got to put your head down and go to the basket. And I think Hayes just was fed up with it and put his head down and got there, drew some contact, and got the layup or the a little farther than normal let travel.
Hayes misses a free throw. Raiders up by 1. Chargers with the basketball.
People don't watch their feet anymore. Officials just
tapped away. Smith tracks it down. Fought for. Now Patterson kicks it up to Clark. Clark, three-pointer on the way. No good. McAdoo with the rebound. Miller with the rebound. Miller having some trouble. Needs some help. Gets it to Hayes. Hayes kicks it to Smith, right corner. Not sure what that call was.
Yeah, that was off the ball. I don't know, Miller and Clark got into a little bit of a shovey match up at the top or something, and Miller called on the foul.
Miller's first, team first. Raiders still with a 1-point lead. Chargers with the basketball. Davis. Over to Patterson. Work it around up top. A little jumper by McAdoo, no good. Rebound by Pete on the floor. Miller has it. And now we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Railers.
Yeah, good job by Miller getting in there and slapping it away, because Pete had an offensive rebound. He's getting ready to go up, and Miller slapped it away. The rebound came from Pete over the back, over the top of Sanders.
I think that's what Coach Al's a little bit upset about. Miller crosses the timeline, kicks it to Comnick corner, tries to feed Sanders. I think Davis had Sanders' arm pinned. He's going to pick up the foul. It's the second one on Davis. Team foul number 2 for the Chargers. Little lob to Sanders, no good. Hayes tries to track it down, kicks it to Smith. Now Smith kicks it over to Miller. Back up top to Hayes. Well, you like to see Hayes get something on low. He's got a little size advantage there on Patterson.
Yeah.
Miller hands off to Sanders. Sanders picks up his dribble, gives it to Comnick. Now Hayes. Hayes, three-pointer blocked by Pete. Now they'll kick it up to Patterson. Hayes tries to block it, couldn't get it. Patterson scores the layup, and the Chargers back up by 1 with 4:20 to go in the third. Hayes, Miller in the corner. He'll dribble in, nothing there. Now Comnick. Comnick picks up his dribble, fires it over to Sanders. Hands off to Smith. Gabe Smith, kick it out. Miller, three, corner, got it.
Ooh, big one.
Miller with a big three from the corner. It's a Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer.
Yeah, nice penetration by Smith. Got in the right in the middle. Kind of made Miller's man come and help just a little bit, just enough to where he could kick it and get it over to him.
Clark tries to answer with the three of his own, and he does. Clark's got 16 of the 32 points for the Chargers. And the Chargers back up by 1. Comnick dribbles in, up with the right, a little too strong. Davis with the rebound, pushes left. Three on the way from Patterson, up no good. Tapped out of there by Miller to Sanders. And Hayes will walk it up, down by 1. 3:05 to go in the third. Comnick and McAdoo slapping arms. Now they get it up to Comnick. 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. Sanders up top. Gives it to Komnick with 4. Komnick pulls up, jumper on the way, no good. Tough shot, but didn't have a choice as the shot clock was winding down. Clark, fadeaway 3. You kidding me?
Well, he was off balance and kind of just threw it up there, and it went in. I don't know if he kind of tripped and moved his feet, but he just kind of whipped it up there and nothing but net.
Fadeaway 3. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here as the Railers are down by 4 with 2:28 to go in the third. Lincoln Railer basketball brought to you by Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty. Located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or go online to merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street, and online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game. They're located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. It'll be Railer basketball out of the timeout. Railers down by 4 with 2:28 to go in the third. Some hot shooting from Clark.
Yeah, hot shooting is right. 5 threes for Clark, 5 of 9. He's got 19 points, and he has not cooled off after halftime. He came out and hit a couple here early in this third quarter.
Centennial foul number 24, Tyree Patterson is second.
Tungate crosses the timeline, goes left, now back to his right. Gives it to Smith. Smith finds a lane, up with the right, and they're going to get a blocking foul.
Yeah, he was off to the side. I think Gabe did a good job of not hitting him in the chest and hit him on the side, which was a good move by Gabe. So Gabe will go to the line. Smith with 10 points, 2 of 4 from the free throw line.
Lewandowski with the foul. His first. Smith, first free throw up and good. Raiders down 3, 2:11 to go in the third.
Kellen Davis returns for the Chargers. He replaces McAdoo. Second 2 shots on its way from Gabe Smith.
Second one rolls around and falls for Gabe Smith. He's got 12, and the Raiders down by 2. Kick it over a corner. Clark, he's got a miss, right? Yep. Rebound underneath by Davis. He's going to put it back up. Blocked out of bounds off the Raiders. Going to stay at the Chargers.
Yeah, Raiders got a rebound. We get him to miss, and we give him another opportunity here with an offensive rebound. They're 7th of the game, and we can't afford to give him especially extra opportunities.
Davis to inbound. Kicks it up to Lewandowski. Now Patterson. Guarded there by Komnick. Up to Davis. Back to Patterson. Feed it into Pete. Tied up and jump ball.
Yeah, looks like it'll stay with Champaign.
Davis to inbound on his own baseline. Railers down by 2. 1:43 to go in the third. Clark feeds Pete. Bowls his way in there, and no good. Rebound Davis. He'll throw it up, but he is going to be called for traveling. He shuffled his feet as he was trying to go up.
Yeah, again, though, another offensive rebound.
Yeah.
And, we got Horn and Hayes and Komnick without a rebound here tonight, and it can't be all Drew trying to rebound and Frank trying to rebound the basketball.
Tungate gets it across as Champaign picked up their full court press. Now Hayes with it left wing. Work it to the right to Smith. Now Komnick right corner. Up top to Horn. To Tungate. Now Smith. Smith looking for a lane. Gets one up. Blocked there by Pete. Smith gets it back. He tries to go up again, but he's going to be blocked from the back and fouled.
Good job by Gabe just staying with it. He got the first one blocked, and he went right to the ground to get it again. So Gabe going to the free throw line. He's 4 of 6 from the free throw line tonight. Gabe make it 5 of 7, and it's been a nice quarter for the senior here. He had 8 points in the first half. Give Gabe 13 right now.
Second one up and good. Tied it up at 35 with 1:12 to go in the third. Stolen away. Tungate up and good.
Yeah, just quick hands at Tungate and got a paw on the ball and tipped it right to himself. And that turnover led to points again for the Railers.
Clark now up top to Patterson to Clark. Clark, deep three.
Jeez, he was way deep, too.
Got it.
He was way out there. Carson with a nice contest, I thought.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
He was every bit of 25 feet from there.
So drive by Hayes, stop, jump, no good. Horn fights for the rebound. And stepped out of bounds as he was trying to work it up to the top, just ran out of real estate. So the Chargers back up by 1. Clark has 22 points. Probably what, six 3-pointers?
Yeah, 6-3, 6 of 11.
Railers down 1. We're at 16 seconds to go in the third. Chargers with the basketball. Down to 3. Clark, another 3. No good. Horn there with the rebound, and at the end of 3 quarters, it's the Lincoln Railers 37, the Champaign Centennial Chargers 38. We'll take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have fourth quarter action here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Welcome back to Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. Scott Kirby alongside Josh Komnick, Connor Shaw on the camera. Railers down by 1 entering the fourth, and they will have the basketball, Josh. And boy, I tell you, if you can just stay with Clark, we'll be all right.
I'm not sure anybody scored other than Clark that quarter.
Hayes tried to get a backdoor to Komnick, nothing there. Now they'll reset with Tungate, right corner. Now Hayes swing it up to Komnick. There's a foul by Clark. And that's his fourth, Josh.
Really? Oh, nice. Well, that's going to help the Railers.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
First. Your stats are way off.
Well, what's it say? By 44 down there.
Well, it does say 4. I don't know.
There's a nice move by Gabe.
Yeah, great job of Gabe with the body control. Went up like he was going to shoot it right-handed and then switched it to the left and got it over a much taller defender.
Now some trouble trying to get it across. Good trap by Komnick, and Tungate ripped out of there. They call a 10-second or a timeout. What did we get here?
Well, they must have reset it already.
10-second call.
Well, and it's a good thing, that's one thing about I'm becoming an official more and more. When they're teaching now, when you have the shot clock, you don't have to keep track of the count because you can use the clock.
Watch it, yeah. Yeah, that's right. You took up officiating over the summer, and you got a little different perspective on it now. A little more respect and appreciation, I guess you'd say.
There's times where I think they could be.
Drive by Komnick, good strong move, couldn't get it to finish. Chargers with the rebound. Raiders up by 1, stolen away by Hayes. Hayes got a 3-on-1, kick it over to Smith, up, foul, no call. Tapped around, Hayes comes up with it, and there we go. Hayes goes up strong. Couldn't get it to go, picked up the foul. going to shoot 2 free throws. I thought Smith got just hammered down there and no call.
Yeah, again, it's just getting more physical and more physical. And we talked about the strength part of what you've got to become as an athlete anymore. And the Railers have done a pretty good job. Hayes short arms that one on the free throw line. Hayes tonight, 1 of 3, now 1 of 4 from the free throw line.
Second of 2 coming for Hayes.
Second one up for Hayes. Getting good to go. And we got a lane violation. Lane violation on the Chargers. So Hayes going to try to redeem himself here. Railers up by 1, 6:56 to go in the ball game. Opening game for the Railers for the Lincoln Eaton Electrical Round Robin Tournament. Be right back here Wednesday night.
Big free throw there by Hayes. We got an extra one after the lane violation, and Hayes now 2 of 6 from the free throw line. Time for a big stop here for the Railers.
All the way across to Clark. No good. Rebound on the backside, put up and good from McAdoo.
Yeah, it just can't happen. You know, your shot comes from the corner, and we've got to have some guys underneath there to rebound. We've given the Chargers too many opportunities.
There we go. Yeah. Miller drove to the hoop, and boy, he just grabbed his arm, and a late call is the right call. All tied up at 40 with 6:27 to go in the ball game.
And it looks to me like that's the 3rd team foul, so the Railers can get 2 more. We'll be going to that free throw line with that bonus now, the way it is on 2 free throws.
Hayes spin, head fake, ripped out of his hands. And the Chargers push it up to Clark. Yeah, a lot less free throws we're seeing in the high school game just because of that reset of fouls.
Reset the fouls every quarter.
And it seems to speed it up a little too, you know.
Yeah.
Games are quicker. The shot clock has a lot to do with that. There's a jumper on the way, no good. Rebound by Tungate. He's hounded. He'll dribble out of it. Push it up to the left, now the center of the court. Behind the back, give it to Hayes. Hayes thought about a 3, now Miller right wing. 5:37 to go here in the ball game, all tied up at 40. Horn with a little cut, nothing there. Tungate dribbles out of it, gives it to Smith with 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Hayes up top, Horn. Horn loses it, but he's going to be hit on the arm by Clark. That's his 3rd.
Yeah, 4th on the team now. So the Railers in a good spot here for, any more fouls. The Railers will be going to the free throw line for 2, although we're just 9 of 16 from the line tonight.
Frank's going to check in for Horn. Miller left wing. Little lob to Frank, seals his guy off, puts it up and good. Frank Sanders with another seal off. And boy, he's just that big body that you're not going to fight through him.
Well, yeah, you're right. He just does a good job of holding off as long as he can. And then the pass here is, again, another miss by Clark.
McAdoo, a little up and under, couldn't get it to go.
Another rebound
by Lewandowski. Jumper on the way by McAdoo, no good. Miller tries to track it down, hit out of bounds off the Railers, and second offensive chances really hurting the Railers tonight.
Yeah, and they just got guys going after it. We're not laying a body on anybody. There's not any guy in a white jersey laying the body, and the Chargers just a little more aggressive going after it.
Railers up by 2, 4:45 to go in the ball game. Chargers with the basketball. Boatwright. Now to Davis. Back to Boatwright. McAdoo, little running jumper, left it short, got his own rebound, and Sanders got him on the arm. And Frank just picked up his 3rd. First team foul for the Railers.
Foul 34, Frank Sanders. That is his 3rd.
Champaign just a little more athletic than we are tonight, Josh. They're just They're going at after every rebound. Free throw missed by McAdoo.
Well, they are, and we have not, again, our varsity team is way bigger than our sophomore team going against those guys in practice, and it's something you got to, but it's something that can be fixed in game. This isn't a strategy thing. This is just an effort body thing to go after.
Yeah, get your butt on somebody and drive them out of the lane.
Right.
I mean, it's easy to say up here.
But you got to start doing it after they continually do it more and more and more.
Sanders at the right elbow. He's going to hand off to Smith. Smith dribbles in, kicks it out. Miller, three in the way. In and out, no good. Frank there with the rebound. He's going to be blocked by McAdoo. But McAdoo's going to pick up the foul. That's his fourth, team fifth.
Yeah, and that's a little bit of taste of their medicine. Frank gives it back to him here after he gets the offensive rebound and goes up. First free throws attempted on the season for Sanders will be coming up. The Railers 9 of 16 on the line.
Sanders free throw, no good. Comnick's going to check in for Tungate.
Sanders shoots one.
Second one up for Sanders, no good. And I think we're going to get a push on Comnick.
It's like his second foul, just the second for the Railers. So any foul for the Chargers now, the Railers will be shooting 2 free throws. We just haven't been able to take advantage of that from the line now. 9 of 18, 50%.
And we know it's something they work on. Just
not in game situations.
Not in game situations. We're under 4 minutes to go here in the game. Railers up by 1. Chargers with the basketball. They'll work it around. Davis now Boatwright. Now Clark kicks it out to Boatwright.
Yeah, I'd say Comnick, you better stay out here on Clark.
They feed Pete. Pete up, blocked by Hayes. Sanders grabs the rebound. Railers with the basketball up 1. Going to be hit out of bounds off of Boatwright. Going to stay with the Railers. Comnick to inbound in front of the student section. Great student section tonight.
Yeah, nice section for the students to come out.
Sanders with the basketball. Now Hayes. Railers up 1. Miller spins right. Bounce pass to Hayes. And a little reach around by number 42. That's Lewandowski. Just picked up his third. And Hayes to the free throw line. Now we just have to capitalize on these fouls, Josh.
Yeah, the Railers up by 1 here. 42-41, 3:17 left. Again, Hayes going to the line. Hayes, again, going to get there a lot this year. 3 of 6 so far tonight.
First one up and no good.
Centennial, number 10, Holy McAdoo, and number 24, Terry Patterson. Both back into the game. Lincoln at the free throw line, Drew Hayes, the second of 2.
Free throw up and good.
All right, let's get a stop here. We got to get a stop and a rebound, Scott.
Railers up 2, 3:15 to go in the ball game. There's Clark, 3 on the way, off the rim, no good. Pete with the rebound and stolen away. Looks like Sanders tapped it out of there, and Miller tracks it down. Watch out, push. Yeah. Brady extends that arm. They're going to call that eventually.
Yeah, timeout. Coach Alexander knew we were in a little trouble there, so a good timeout, plenty of them to use.
30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Some more sponsors that support Railer basketball. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, located at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent, advocating for you. Heartland Bank and Trust Company, with branches on North Sangamon Street and Woodlawn Road. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Railers basketball up by 2. Hayes with a deep 3, in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to McAdoo. He'll kick it up to Patterson. Patterson cut off there by Smith. Now Davis back to Patterson. To McAdoo on the elbow, stripped away
Good
by
job by
Smith.
Miller. Yeah, Smith and Miller there. Got to have help.
Yep, get it across. Komnick 3, corner on the way, off the rim, no good. Rebound Hayes, he's going to go up, blocked. Smith tracks it down.
Slow down here, settle down. You got timeouts.
Hayes dribbles in, bounce pass to Sanders, out of bounds, off of Clark, going to stay with the Railers. Just kind of hurried themselves up a little bit there, Josh.
Kind of scrambling, and it's almost like a last-second play where we needed to score, and the Railers tried to get a little too, going a little too quickly. Komnick had
stolen away there by Davis. He's going to push it up. Railers still up by 2. Patterson dribbles in, tries to bounce pass, stolen away, tipped away, and then picked up by Smith.
Yeah, we need our best set right here. Maybe a lob to Frank, the one that's worked a couple times. A big basket here. The Railers just up 2 with about a minute 50, and here's it. Normally, the Railers will hold it or try to hold it here. Not now with the shot clock.
Cutting Komnick, couldn't get it, and stepped out of bounds. Turnover Railers. Lewandowski tries to get it to McAdoo, kicks it over. Patterson dribbles in, running jumper on the way, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and we're tied at 43 with a minute 30 to go. Hayes will cross the timeline. Now get it to Smith. Smith spins around, kicks it out. Hayes, 3 in the corner, in and out, no good. Had some good looks, and they're just not falling. Now Patterson dribbles in, pulls up, jumper, good. 45-43. Railers down by 2 with a minute to go. And Coach Al wants a timeout with 54 seconds to go. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here.
Yeah, a lot of time left, just down 2 points, but when we went up, we were up 2, and it went to a quick 4-0 run for Champaign.
Lincoln Raider basketball brought to you by Emo's Cafe, your family restaurant serving home-cooked meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner at 616 Woodlawn Road. Chase Lowry, Edward Jones Financial, your Lincoln Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Simply Traveled Cruise Planners, let LCHS alum Amy Wiggers Chin help you with domestic and global travel arrangements for groups, generational travel, Disney, all things cruises, and all in exclusive travel. Inclusive. Railers with the basketball, down by 2, 50 seconds to go in the game. Sanders with it, guarded there by McAdoo, gives it to Smith. Tapped out of, no, it was Miller grabbed it. He dribbles in, nothing there. Gets it, now kicks it to Smith.
6-5, 5 on the shot clock.
5 on the shot clock. Smith finds the lane, up, loses it. Davis with the rebound, and Sanders slapped it out of there, but they said he got him on the arm. Chargers with the basketball. 29 seconds to go. Shot clock is off.
You got probably look to foul here.
2 fouls to give, yeah.
Somebody's got a foul now. And
not now. Let's see if we can get a trap or a 10-second call. Get it up to Lewandowski. Now Clark's going to fire up a 3 and get it. Well, I'd say that's a horrible shot at this time in the game, but not with Clark.
No, he's been...
Raiders down by 5 with 8 seconds to go. Clark with 25 points. Two big free throws right here, Josh. Got it to one possession.
Yeah, then you got a chance to foul or try to steal the inbound, foul, and hopefully Champaign misses some free throws.
No, didn't get it. Missed the second. Tapped around. Miller. Be Raider basketball. Comnick to inbound. Raiders down 5 with 5 seconds to go. Call a foul on number 42, Lewandowski.
Centennial foul in charge to number 42, J.J. Lewandowski.
Sanders going to get a free throw. Up and good for Frank. Second one up and no good. Put back no good. And that's the ball game. At the end of the game, it's the Champaign Centennial Chargers 48, the Lincoln Railers 44. We'll take a commercial break. We come back. We'll have the Ground Incorporated postgame show here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball. WLCN's live stream coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Go online to merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, with offices at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln, or call 217-732-6211. Dara Entwistle, Independent Health Insurance Agent, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Call 217-651-8046. Heartland Bank and Trust Company, with branches on North Sangamon Street and Woodlawn Road. Unlock the power of more with More For You checking from Heartland Bank and save money on the things you're already paying for. Open your account today in branch or online at hbtbank.com. Member FDIC. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. Emo's Cafe, your family restaurant serving home-cooked meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Located at 616 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Welcome back, Railer fans, as the Railers fall here to Champaign Centennial by a score of 48-44. You're in the Ground Incorporated postgame show. Josh Comnick along with Scott Kirby and Connor Shaw here with all the camera action. We'll run through the scoring for tonight's game. The leading scorer in the game and the leader in for the Chargers was Sherrod Clark. Clark with 25 points for the Chargers. McAboo with 9. 6 points for Tyreek Patterson. 4 points for Caden Pete. 2 for J.J. Lewandowski. And 2 points for Keelan Davis. The Railers were led here tonight by Gabe Smith, the senior, with 16. Gabe was 5 of 9 from the field and 6 of 8 from the free throw line. 14 points for Drew Hayes. 5 points apiece for Brady Miller and Frank Sanders, and 2 points for Brody Tungate and Carson Komnick. Again, the Railers fall here tonight 48-44 on the first night of the 34th annual Eaton Electrical Round Robin Tournament. We'll kick it back to the studios and have Coach Alexander back here in just a few minutes here in the Grau Incorporated postgame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Back here at Coach Neil Alexander Court as the Railers fall here to the Chargers, 48-44 here in the Grau Incorporated post-game show. Josh Komnick along with Scott Kirby. And Scott, it was, I think Clark had 13 or so, 15 maybe in the first half, finished with 25, 7 of 14 from the three-point line. And, there's really a guy there. And when he did miss, it seemed like the Chargers got the offensive rebound, 14 offensive rebounds for Centennial. And, the Railers just couldn't find him.
Yeah, you're right, Josh. Clark was definitely the difference tonight. And, saw some things that I liked from the Railers, but then we got some things that we have to clean up, and rebounding being one of those. And it's just an effort thing, and I'm not saying the kids didn't give an effort. It's the first game of the season, not in game shape yet. Like you mentioned earlier in the broadcast, they're practicing against JV. They're not practicing against, teams up to their caliber at this point. But, it's encouraging what we saw out there, and they'll get it, and, they'll improve as the season goes along.
Champaign shot 43% from the field. They were 20 of 46. 6, 7 of 16 from the three-point line, and Sherrod Clark had all of their three-pointers, 7 of them. They were 1 of 4 from the free throw line, and you look at the free throw discrepancy, Scott, 1 of 4 from Champaign, so they attempted 4. The Railers attempted 24, and you sure would think if you had that big of a 20-point or 20 free throw discrepancy in the attempts that the team that attempted more would come out on top, but not tonight. We had 9-point difference. We only made 10 of 24 from the line. The Chargers with 30 total rebounds, 14 of them offensive. They had 23 turnovers, so the Railers did a good job defensively on turning them over. It was just those second chance points that the Chargers were able to convert on. The Railers shoot 41% from the field, 16 of 39. They were 2 of 14 from three-point land for 14%. And one of the things that probably everybody's going to look at is the free throws, 10 of 24. Yeah, obviously could be a lot better, but you hold Champaign to a lot less attempts by getting a few more rebounds, and I think this game ends in a different way. 25 rebounds for the Railers, and the Railers had 13 offensive rebounds. But only 12 defensive. So you had more offensive rebounds than defensive, and normally that doesn't happen.
Yeah, that math doesn't add up to a very successful night. But, they've got some things to work on. They'll get back in the gym tomorrow and go over some film and, But, first game jitters, still trying to gel as a team, but it's very encouraging what we saw out here tonight.
Yeah, there were definitely some good things at the Railers. I like Smith's play. Hayes, of course, with a nice game, nice floor game as well. Hayes finished with 14 points. He also had 4 rebounds. The Railers just turned it over 12 times, so coach is going to be okay with that with the pressure defense that Champaign provided. And we had 15 steals, so we turned them over. Defense did their job. We just didn't make enough free throws, and we just didn't rebound enough to come out on top. Again, the Railers were led by Gabe Smith with 16, 14 for Drew Hayes, 5 points apiece for Frank Sanders and Brady Miller, and 2 points for Brody Tungate and Carson Komnick. We'll kick it back to the studios and have Coach Alexander here in just a minute. You're in the Ground Incorporated postgame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Welcome back to Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium as the Railers fall to the Chargers of Champaign Centennial 48-44. And joining us now is Coach Neil Alexander. Coach, not the outcome we were looking for at the first game of the season. Me and Josh talked. We thought the kids did a lot of things well, but obviously there's some things we have to clean up, and free throws being one of them, and rebounds.
Yeah, I thought our defense was, we had 14 more turnovers, or they had 14 more than we did. The problem is we didn't find a three-point shooter and let him hit 7. I think he had half their points, and we didn't recognize where he was at. Again, it's the first game of the year, and we've got a lot to do. But to me, that was a very, very physical game they just bowled us over, and I thought we were going to be stronger and be able to handle that, but I didn't think we made a lot of good decisions, or we made a lot of bad ones. They played very hard, and the other thing is you give up 14 offensive rebounds, your chances of winning are not good.
Yeah, it was Clark was definitely the difference tonight. He just couldn't miss, even the little fadeaway over here. It was just his night. And the ones he did miss, they were there to clean it up and put it back. So it's just a matter of getting a body on somebody and making that rebound.
Yeah, turnovers too, Coach. We did a good job. We turned them over 23, only 12 for us for pressure. I thought it was pretty good pressure man. A couple of stats that would say that the Railers would have won this thing. We attempted 24 free throws to their 4, but we didn't come out top because they made 7 threes and we only had 2.
Yeah, and they attempted 4, made 2, and we were close to how many they made.
Yeah, 10 out of 24, 20. Right.
So you hope that we can improve at that area. And I don't know why, because our guys, some of them were in and out, and I'm not making excuses for our kids for any reason whatsoever. But this new basketball we're playing with it's awful, and the ball goes in, and it's both teams. It's not just one. You don't know where it's going. It's got a funny bounce to it, and it is funny to play with. It comes off the rim hard. How many balls got into the rim and rattled around? And most of the time, if they're rattling around, they're going to come out. Yeah. And we had a good basketball, and we had to make a change, and I don't know why, but and that's not the reason we lost. But Drew had 2 that hit the bottom of the net and popped back out, they played hard. They were very physical, and I don't know if that kid can shoot like that again, but I think he hit one out almost half court out there. And, then he took the one with 20 seconds to go. I wouldn't have been very happy with it. That went in. That was a bad shot.
That was a horrible shot, but it went in.
So everybody's happy with it. But if he'd have missed that gave us a chance.
Well, Coach, it's only one game, and you got to feel pretty good as a coaching staff to look over to your side now and see Coach E there. It's great to see him back in the gym, and I know as a coaching staff, you guys are really pleased and happy he's back.
Yeah, it was a win tonight because we did have him back, and it's so nice to have him, and he's on his way to recovery, and he's excited to be here, but he's not as excited as what we are as to have him back.
Absolutely.
So, we still, we got a lot of basketball left. So
absolutely, just one game, and
so we do have a little bit of a change Friday with the schedule. Mount Zion and Althoff were scheduled to play at 6:15. We moved that game to the 3 o'clock game because both those schools are playing in the state football finals. Okay. One is playing at 10 o'clock and one is playing at 7. So we tried to split the difference on it so that they're going to play the first game and make that, we're making that adjustment in the schedule for those 2 schools.
All right. Well, we'll be back here Wednesday night, and we'll take on a Belleville West team that looked pretty good against Danville tonight, and it'll be much of the same that night. Athletic, they'll go up and get the rebounds, and they'll pressure you.
Yep. And if you're going to compete at the 3A level, you got to be able to play that way, and we got to be able to execute and do our things.
All right, Coach. We'll see you right back here Wednesday night as the Railers will play Game 2 of the Lincoln-Eaton Round Robin Tournament.
Okay, see you then.
That's going to do it for us here in Lincoln. Our next broadcast will be November 27th at 7:30 as the Railers are at home for Game 2 of the Lincoln-Eaton Round Robin Tournament, and we will play Belleville West. Our broadcast will begin with the pregame show starting around 7 o'clock. The Railers now stand at 0-1. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. We know you did not enjoy the outcome. We'd like to thank our listeners for listening, our viewers for viewing, and our sponsors for sponsoring. This has been a production of WLCN Sports 96.3 FM. We ask you patronize our sponsors and say thank you for allowing us to bring you Lincoln Railer basketball. For station manager Jim Ash, studio producer Claudette, cameraman and social media coordinator, well, that would be Connor Shaw tonight, and also my counterpart, Josh Komnick. This is Scott Kirby. Once again, the final score, Lincoln 44, Champaign Centennial 48. Good evening, everyone. It's time to send you back to the studio for the Classic Rock Experience on the Nighttime Fix 96.
Are you sick and tired of the telephone calls, text messages, and ads in the mail for Medicare open enrollment? Medicare open enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Changes made during this time will go into effect January 1, 2025. Feel free to call me, local Medicare agent Darrett Entwistle, and set an appointment to go over 2025 changes and plans. My office is in downtown Lincoln, or I can meet with you at your home if you like. Again, call me, Darrett Entwistle, your local Medicare agent and your friend in health insurance, 217-651-8046.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butter Burger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball. WLCN's live stream coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Go online to merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butter Burger. Stop by before or after the game. located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, with offices at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln, or call 217-732-6211. Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent advocating for you, your family, and your company. Call 217-651-8046. Heartland Bank and Trust Company, with branches on North Sangamon Street and Woodlawn Road. Unlock the power of more with More For You checking from Heartland Bank and save money on the things you're already paying for. Open your account today in branch or online at hbtbank.com. Member FDIC. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. Emo's Cafe, your family restaurant serving home-cooked meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Located at 616 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 217-605-0171. Emo's Cafe, Lincoln's family restaurant. Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial, your Lincoln Edward Jones financial advisor. Located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office. Member SIPC. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Simply Traveled Cruise Planners. Let LCHS alum Amy Wiggers-Chen help with domestic and global travel arrangements for groups, generational travel, Disney, all things cruises, and all-inclusive travel. Simply Traveled is so much more than cruises. Call Amy at 615-961-6474 or go online to simply-traveled.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Thank you for watching WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer basketball. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.